Welcome to the lesson Postdeterminers. After completing this lesson, you will be able to define postdeterminers, list types of postdeterminers as ordinal numbers, cardinal numbers, and general ordinals. Identify postdeterminers in given sentences. Define number expressions or quantifiers. Identify number expressions or quantifiers in given sentences. Amir and Shireen are discussing a movie that was shown in their school. Amir says that the last minutes of the movie were amazing, while Shireen felt that the first part of the movie was more interesting. Amir remarks that they are using postdeterminers to talk about the movie. Shireen tells him that she has never heard of postdeterminers. On hearing this, Amir decides to tell Shireen all about them. Come on everyone, it is time for us to learn about postdeterminers. A determiner is a word that determines or limits the meaning of a noun. Examples of determiners are a, an, the, his, her, their, some, much, many, two-thirds, half, both, one, etc. Look at the following examples. A ball, an orange, some boys, many books, one card. Every determiner limits the meaning of the noun that follows it. Determiners are of three different types. They are central determiners, predeterminers, and postdeterminers. They are subdivided according to their position in the noun phrase. In this lesson, we will learn in detail about postdeterminers. Postdeterminers are determiners that occur after a central determiner in a noun phrase in order to make precise references. For example, this is the last meeting. In this sentence, the word last is a postdeterminer. It comes after the central determiner, the. Both these determiners limit the meaning of the noun meeting. There are four types of postdeterminers. They are cardinal numbers, ordinal numbers, general ordinals, and number expressions or quantifiers. Cardinal numbers are postdeterminers. Examples of cardinal numbers are 1, 2, 6, etc. Look at the following examples. I lost those two books. The cardinal number 2 is a postdeterminer. It occurs after the central determiner, those. Read the next example. Look at these four. The cardinal number 4 is a postdeterminer. It occurs after the central determiner, these. Ordinal numbers are the first type of postdeterminers. Examples of ordinal numbers are first, second, third, etc. Let us read some examples. This is my first novel. Here, the ordinal number first is a postdeterminer. It occurs after the central determiner, my. This is the fourth time I have visited Mumbai. Here, the ordinal number 4 is a postdeterminer. It occurs after the central determiner, the. General ordinals are the second type of postdeterminers. Examples of general ordinals are next, last, previous, subsequent, other, several, certain, etc. For example, this is her last performance. The general ordinal last is the postdeterminer in this sentence. It occurs after the central determiner, her. Look at the next sentence. The other book is quite expensive. The general ordinal other is the post determiner in this sentence. It occurs after the central determiner, the. Number expressions or quantifiers are the third type of post determiners. They include cardinal numbers as well as quantifiers like many, few, several, etc. Let us take a look at some examples to understand. The few people left have gone home. The word few in this sentence does not function as a central determiner. It occurs after the central determiner, the, and so is a post determiner. Similarly, in the example, there are these many remaining. The word many does not function as a central determiner. It occurs after the central determiner, these, and so it is a post determiner. Sometimes post determiners co-occur in a sentence. Let us take a look at some examples. These are my next three options. In this example, the central determiner is my, the general ordinal next, and the cardinal number 3 occur after the central determiner my. Therefore, this sentence contains two post determiners. Look at the next example. The two other students were just here. Here, the central determiner is the cardinal number 2, and the general ordinal other occur after the central determiner the. Therefore, two post determiners co-occur in this sentence. Thus, it is possible for more than one post determiner to occur in a sentence. We have looked at post determiners. Let us now read some more examples. Amir has explained post determiners to Shireen. Let us revise the main points before Shireen reaches home. A determiner is a word that determines or limits the meaning of a noun. Examples of determiners are a, an, the, his, her, their, some, much, many, 2/3, half, both, one, etc. Determiners are of three different types: central determiners, predeterminers, and post-determiners. Post-determiners are determiners that occur after a central determiner in a noun phrase in order to make precise references. There are four types of post-determiners. They are cardinal numbers, ordinal numbers, general ordinals, and number expressions or quantifiers. Examples of cardinal numbers are 1, 2, 6, etc. Examples of ordinal numbers are first, second, third, etc. Examples of general ordinals are next, last, previous, subsequent, other, several, certain, etc. Number expressions or quantifiers include cardinal numbers as well as quantifiers like many, few, several, etc. Sometimes post determiners co-occur in a sentence.